Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade have once again found themselves in the center of the NBA rumor mill, and this time the whispers are nothing short of shocking. Imagine the Warriors not only making a play for another superstar but potentially being linked to LeBron James and Trey Murphy. Yes, you heard that right. LeBron James, the face of the league for over 2 decades. And Trey Murphy, one of the most exciting young talents in the NBA, being connected to Golden State in what could be a franchise-altering scenario. Fans across the league are buzzing. Analysts are weighing in, and the question everyone is asking is whether or not this is truly possible. Let's dive into this bombshell report and break it all down, because what's being said could shake the entire NBA landscape to its core. Their Warriors have had an up-and-down season with injuries, inconsistencies, and questions about their roster construction looming large. While Stephen Curry continues to deliver elite performances, the surrounding cast has left many wondering if this team can still compete at the highest level. Draymond Green has been battling through suspensions and controversies. Klay Thompson has been struggling to find his rhythm, and Andrew Wiggins has yet to reclaim the form that made him such a crucial piece in the 2022 championship run. With the Western Conference as stacked as ever, their Warriors know that if they want to maximize what remains of Curry's prime, bold moves must be on the table. Enter the rumors of LeBron James. For years, LeBron and the Warriors have been rivals, battling in 4 straight NBA Finals during the Cavaliers and Warriors dynasty years. But now, the possibility of LeBron teaming up with Curry isn't just a fantasy cooked up by fans. It's being seriously discussed. Multiple reports have suggested that the Warriors have been keeping tabs on LeBron's situation in Los Angeles. And with the Lakers struggling to stay consistent, speculation has grown louder. LeBron has a player option coming up. And while he has always maintained loyalty to his teams, he's also made it clear that his ultimate goal is to compete for championships. If the Lakers can't put the right pieces around him, the idea of him seeking one last run with a contender is far from impossible. And what better contender than Golden State? The thought of LeBron alongside Curry would instantly make the Warriors the most feared team in the league again. Imagine defenses trying to handle Curry's shooting gravity and LeBron's playmaking ability. It's the type of pairing that could redefine what's possible on the court. Analysts have already begun speculating on how this duo could work. Some suggest that LeBron's ability to dominate inside and orchestrate the offense could relieve Curry of constant pressure, while Curry's unparalleled shooting could open the floor for LeBron in ways he hasn't experienced since his Miami Heat days. Of course, their Warriors would have to make sacrifices. The salary cap situation is tricky, and landing LeBron would likely mean moving on from some core players or young assets. Names like Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and even Moses Moody have already been floated in potential trade frameworks. While it's tough for Warriors fans to think about losing the next generation of talent, the chance to pair Curry with LeBron in the twilight of their careers is something ownership might be willing to gamble on. Now, let's bring Trey Murphy into the conversation. Murphy has been quietly developing into one of the most promising young forwards in the league with the New Orleans Pelicans. Known for his three-point shooting, length, and defensive upside, Murphy would be an ideal fit in Golden State's system. He's the type of player who could slot seamlessly next to Curry, Draymond, and potentially even LeBron if such a blockbuster scenario were to unfold. Murphy's ability to space the floor and defend multiple positions makes him a two-way asset that the Warriors desperately need. Reports have indicated that the Warriors have shown interest in acquiring Murphy, though the Pelicans would not part with him easily. New Orleans has a promising young core with Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, and C.J. McCollum, and they view Murphy as a key piece moving forward. However, if the Warriors were to package an enticing deal, perhaps centered around Kuminga or Wiggins, it's not out of the question that New Orleans could listen. The idea of pairing both LeBron and Trey Murphy with Curry might sound like something out of a video game, but the NBA has shown us time and time again that nothing is truly impossible. Remember when Kevin Durant shocked the world by joining the Warriors in 2016? That move rewrote the script of what we thought could happen in this league. If the Warriors were bold enough, then why wouldn't they be bold enough now? Especially with Curry's window shrinking and ownership making it clear they want to remain contenders as long as he's wearing a Warriors jersey. One of the most interesting elements of this rumor is how it has stirred reactions across the NBA. Warriors fans are split. Some are salivating at the idea of Curry and LeBron finally playing together, while others are hesitant about mortgaging the future for a short-term gamble. Lakers fans, on the other hand, are stunned by the very idea of LeBron leaving for Golden State, a team he has faced in so many battles. Meanwhile, Pelicans fans are holding their breath, hoping their front office doesn't give up Murphy in any deal. As for Trey Murphy, a move to Golden State could accelerate his development and put him on the biggest stage possible. Playing next to Curry and potentially LeBron would give him opportunities to shine while also learning from some of the greatest basketball minds of all time. It would be the type of career-changing move that could turn him into a household name. So, what's the likelihood of all this actually happening? That's the million-dollar question. Their Warriors would need to maneuver financially, convince LeBron this is the right move, and offer enough assets to pry Murphy from New Orleans. It's a tall order, no doubt. But this is the Warriors we're talking about. The same franchise that shocked the world with Durant, developed stars like Curry and Draymond, and have never shied away from bold decisions. As the trade deadline approaches, all eyes will be on Golden State's front office. Can they make a move that changes the trajectory of the franchise? Will LeBron James actually consider joining forces with Stephen Curry? Could Trey Murphy be the young piece that bridges the gap between the present and the future? These are the questions swirling right now, and the answers could come sooner than anyone expects. If any team could pull off something this seismic, it's Golden State. So, Warriors fans, buckle up because the rumors are only going to intensify. The thought of LeBron, James, and Trey Murphy linked to Golden State is the kind of bombshell that gets the entire NBA world buzzing. Whether it happens or not, one thing is clear. Their Warriors are exploring every possible avenue to keep their championship dreams alive. And they just might have something up their sleeve that could shock us all once again. That's the latest on this unbelievable rumor linking LeBron James and Trey Murphy to the Golden State Warriors. It's the type of story that reminds us why the NBA is as dramatic and unpredictable as ever. Stay tuned because if the Warriors pull this off, it won't just be a trade, it'll be one of the biggest power shifts in NBA history.